Hello everybody, here is a parcel, 11 kilograms its weight, and it's not a repair video. I'm gonna show you what I bought on my country's eBay. As you can see, that was the order I bought. That's how it looks like. That is the price for a similar device, and I bought it for about $7. This is after transformer, also known as VARIAC. That is how it looks like. It's very heavy, and it was sold as a regulator for the iron, as you can see on the right side. This is really rugged and old. I don't know, it's made from 70s. I wanted to take a look at it, maybe to use it in my repairs, because voltage in my power grid is 230 volts, and most of modern power supplies works starting from 100 volts, so it would be more safe to test those power supplies, let's say 120 volts. As you can see, the knob is moving, not smoothly as I would expect, and the cover is shaking. There is an old plug, and that is the plug for the iron. Let's check the iron, its resistance, and as you can see it is 190 ohms, so it's about 300 watts. This is the iron for gluing together some plastic tapes, I think, as the man who sold it explained to me. Anyway, let's check the VARIAC. As you can see, it has some resistance, so it means that the windings are not broken, which is good. At the output I also have some resistance, so it means that windings are good. But I'm gonna open it, check what's inside, clean it thoroughly. In order to open it, I remove the knob. There is a screw. Then I'll take out the cover. As you can see, there is a lot of dust, which I should clean. In order to take out the main cover, I have to unsolder the wires, remove those tabs also. And here I should desolder it. But before, I'm gonna make some marks in order to put everything back in proper manner. So I mark them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like this. After that, I desolder it. As you can see it here, after desoldering, I was able to remove the cover. The casing itself is a little bit bent, but I will unbend it. But now I'm interested in this main coil, which is really heavy. Of course, it's not aluminum, it is pure copper. There are some black markings, but apart from that, everything looks good to me. Nothing burned. The man who sold it to me, he didn't know whether this device worked or not. So we are gonna find out. But those old devices are very rugged and reliable. There is nothing to fail, actually. Now I'm gonna clean it like this. Some many years old dust. After that I'm gonna clean the contact surface. Now I'm using isopropanol and electrical contact cleaner. Also I'm gonna use some sand tape or sandpaper. I don't know how to translate it correctly, but you got the idea. Some alcohol for cleaning graphite, just like this. Also put some electrical contact cleaner. Some rust. Clean it with this. Like so. And actually that's it. By the way, for those who doesn't know, auto transformers don't have galvanic isolation between primary winding and secondary winding. It is actually one winding, so it's not safe to test it without precautions. Anyway, after I clean, I dry everything properly. You shouldn't use very high temperature in order not to destroy lacquer. Several windings, several turns of windings are looking black, so I'm gonna use some isolation lacquer for transformers. Put some on those. Probably when it was used, that's where they connected very high loads, and because of that those turns slightly burned. That VARIAC is supposed to take out 9 amps, which is quite a lot. So if we take 230 volts, it would be about 3 kilowatts. Kilowatts actually, not kilowatts. Kilowatts, yeah. Okay, now we can check that there is no connection between the armature, between the casing and the coils, because as I said before, auto transformers are not galvanically isolated from mains. We have to make sure that everything is safe. That's why I try to straighten the bottom side of the casing. Also I'm gonna put some rubber underneath in order to make it more safe, but the coil would never touch the casing, just like this. Now I think it is better. And we are ready to test the VARIAC. I connect the mains through isolating transformer, of course. And as you can see, everything is regulating. The lowest voltage is about 1 volt, I think. Yeah, 0.9 volts. Alternating current. It's not DC, of course, and that's where they use it most. So about 30 volts, 12 volts probably, and 30 volts. Actually, I don't need that range. I need at about 120 volts, as I said before, and probably 250 for testing the upper limit of power supplies. And as you can see, this is 250. So for me, everything is working. Now I'm gonna put everything back and try again. Okay, I soldered wires back, as you can see. Also, I put some kind of a handle from a protein jar, as you can see. So I'm not going to make it look nice. I don't need it. I just need it in working condition. That's the handle. Also, I secured the casing with those plastic things. I don't know how I should call those. Anyway, I cut it off, the excess. Check it, and as you can see, it works. The handle is not breaking down. Now I'm gonna put the knob back. The old hole is kind of used, so I put another screw, M4. It was M3 before. I made it wider and used M4 screw. Use some lacquer for holding it tight. Slightly put it back like this and put the knob like so. And tighten the screw. Also, the old piece of metal that was inside the knob, it is pure silver from old electrical contact. Also, I was very curious to take a look what's inside that old iron. I think it is made by a man or by some people. It's not a factory made, or maybe there are some ceramics inside mica casing. That's the mica also. It is quite rugged and reliable, so I'm gonna put everything back as it was before. I don't think that I will ever use that iron, but I don't want to put it into the trash, so let's check one more time. is it still showing the resistance after I take a look into it, and as you can see, the same resistance. And to the case, it's about some mega ohms, but I think it's okay. Okay, I'm not gonna restore the wire, the cord. I don't think it is needed, so I'm just gonna put everything like this, connect the original cord to the iron, and test. I'm not gonna show you the temperature. By the way, as an indicator, I put into the knob a piece of plastic thing, and now it's okay. As you can see, there is a power meter, and without load it takes 17 watts, so it's not a big deal. For an after transformer it's about 70 milliamps. But when I connect the iron, we should expect it about 300 watts. But because I'm testing it with isolating transformer, which is lowering its voltage with increasing load, it would be slightly less. Now, as you can see, it is 100 watts. I don't think that I can feel any heat, but the iron has some hysteresis, so it cannot be immediately warmed up and cooled down. Now it is 230 watts. Now I can slightly feel the warmth, the heat, and of course I should try a lamp. All people who showing videos with VARIACs, they always use lamps, light bulbs. As you can see, we can use that VARIAC as a light dimmer for incandescent lamps, light bulbs. But of course I'm not going to use it like this. I'm going to use it for testing power supplies, which can work from 100 volts, as you can see probably. That is the main reason why I bought it. The second reason, it was the price. $7 is nothing, I think, for such a rugged device. So why not? Okay, now I'm gonna put about 120 volts right away, and as you can see, the power supply started. At the output I have a load, 12 volts light bulb, and I can go to 250. Power supply didn't break, and then I lowering the voltage, and about 80 volts the power supply shuts down, and about 110 with some hysteresis it's starting. So pretty cool in my opinion. Maybe I will find another use for that VARIAC, but for now that's the video. After that I'm gonna may make some modifications. I will replace that socket. I will make a protection earth for this socket with protection earth. Also I will connect the earth to the casing for safety, and everything is gonna be fine. Also probably I will add a voltmeter. Maybe I will show you in the next video. Anyway, this is it for today. I hope you like it. If you like it, give it a like, and see you next time.